Welcome to Viswa Bharathi Vedic Astrology. In today's episode, we are going to learn about lunar eclipse in USA on July 4th, 2020. Welcome back. Penumbral lunar eclipse. Is this visible in USA? Yes, it is visible, but it is a shadow. That means Chaya Chandra Grahana. So it is going to be a shadow eclipse rather than a full eclipse. So when it is visible, the visibility of this lunar eclipse is it's depend on where you are in the US. So if we say like New York time zone, like EST, it is visible on July 4th night 11:10 p.m. to July 5th morning 2 o'clock, early morning like midnight 2 o'clock. So very next question which I received from so many people, should we observe this lunar eclipse? The answer is no, you don't need to observe, because this is a Chaya Grahana. There are like three different kind of lunar eclipse are there. So one is a Sampurna Chandra Grahana, which is a full lunar eclipse. Another one is Pakshika Chandra Grahana, which is a Chaya. That means, it is a halfway, the moon will be in the shadow. So it will be like a only partial lunar eclipse. So that is the second type of lunar eclipse. The one which is happening now is a third kind of lunar eclipse. In fact, this time lunar eclipse is not even a Chaya lunar eclipse. That means not even a shadow lunar eclipse. It is a Prachaya Chandra Grahana. That means it is the lunar eclipse is happening in a Prachaya. So it is a very light place of shadow. So you don't need to observe the Asoch for this lunar eclipse. The very next question I hear from many people, why should not observe this eclipse? The reason is it is happening in the shadow, that means Chaya, not touching the Umbra, that means Bimba, that means the exact moon. The eclipse is observed for religious purpose only if touches Umbra, that means Bimba, the Garbham of that moon. Then only we actually observe the Asaucha or other ritual. However, the people born in the star of Jyeshta, Mula, Purvashada, first pada, the Vrishchika Rasi people can actually do the danas or they can do the meditations. These kind of practices still they can do. It's not going to harm those people. It is not, I am not trying to tell that it is bad for them. If possible, if you can do any kind of mantra japa or meditations or any kind of religious practices on those time, and it is beneficial to those people, but it is not harmful for any Rasi this time. The total penumbral lunar eclipse is a lunar eclipse that occurs when the moon becomes completely immersed in the penumbral cone of the earth without touching the umbra. The path for the moon to pass within the penumbra and outside the umbra is very narrow. So this lunar eclipse, you don't need to do any kind of japas or danas, or it is not going to affect anyone, because it is a Prachaya Chandra Grahana and it is not visible in India. It is only for US people, not for any other countries. So very next question, what kind of precautions should a pregnant lady should take? Since it is happening in the midnight, So, and it is a Prachaya Grahana. So, pregnant ladies, they don't need to take any special or any kind of rituals or any kind of precautionaries for only because of this lunar eclipse. So anyhow, it is happening in the midnight, like 11 o'clock to next day on July 5th morning 2 o'clock. So anyhow, you will be sleeping that time. So don't need to worry, just relax and have a good sleep. So you don't need to worry about this lunar eclipse. That's all about lunar eclipse. If you have any questions or concerns, you can leave in the comment section and I will try my best to answer those questions as soon as possible. Thank you. Please like this video and share with your friends and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Namaste.